and he was a very cruel man. He used to love hanging people.
At the Lakes School today, the lesson of a lifetime.
B7608. That was my name and that was my number.
90-year-old Arek Hersh survived the Nazi concentration camps at Buchenwald and at Auschwitz.
We were unloaded. I came with 182 children. Just 2 of us were selected to live.
In the summer of 1945, as this historic footage shows, he was one of 300 orphans flown by the RAF from Eastern Europe to an airfield near Carlisle and then onto the Lake District, where the Calgarth Estate, built originally to house workers at a nearby aircraft factory, became their new home. What was it like to arrive in this beautiful place?
Indescribable. You can't describe it. We had here mountains, we had lakes, and in the Lake District it was the most beautiful thing I ever came across.
The orphan's tale is told at the Lake District Holocaust project in Windermere. Later this month, archaeologists will scan and excavate the site of the Calgarth Estate, which is now home to the Lakes School.
It is the only location in the United Kingdom that is on a register of sites of significance to victims of Hitlerism and Stalinism. Now that's a mouthful, but what it means is this is the most symbolic location in this entire country that links to those horrific events that happened in the Holocaust on mainland Europe.
Any items found will form part of a planned Calgarth Museum at the Holocaust project. The excavation will feature in a documentary filmed by a former pupil at the Lakes School.
Out of everywhere in England, the Lake District was chosen. You could have had places such as Manchester, Liverpool or London, but somewhere so small to house 300 Jewish survivors, I think is significant not only to the Holocaust history but to Cumbrian history.
Volunteers are needed to help during the dig. Its aim to help keep alive the memory of what people like Arek lived through. So Cumbria will always have a place in your heart?
A great thing in my heart, yes. It was a wonderful, wonderful place, and I'll never forget it.
Peter Marshall, BBC North West Tonight, Windermere.